Did we like it? Guess you have to wait and see.
What is good, you sexy son of a gun? It's Philly. It's Taz. It's the Taz and Philly show, and we are back with another reaction video. Hey, everybody, it's Philly and Taz. We're back with another donation request reaction video. Tonight is going to be, it looks like it's going to be some type of a Tool. I don't know if it's a cover, really, because Danny Carey is the person that is whatever this is. This is the drummer of Tool, so we're not entirely sure what this is. I know that I was saying to him before we got on here that Danny Carey is an elite drummer, and I've seen stuff where they put the cameras like focused on him, so like you see what he's doing from his side of it. And I don't know if that's what this is, but it's just a guess I had. But nonetheless, we've done a couple Tool songs before. One of them actually was this, but it was, you know, like just the, I forget if we did the original video or we watched it live, whatever, regardless.
No, it was audio. You introduced me to Tool with an audio.
Well, that's my fault. So anyway, that's what it was. So with that being said, it wouldn't have been the song I would have introduced you to probably if it would have, it probably would have been Sober, I think is the one you should have heard first. But I remember you didn't love this song. I am a fan of Tool. I've said that several times in the past, and I do like this song. So interested to check it out, but hopefully you have a different appreciation for it this time. So anyway, feel free to give any thoughts you have. Also give the, the thank you to the subscriber who had kindly donated to the channel and is now having their song reacted to. So again, thank you so much for that. And we'll get into it here in a moment.
This one looks like it has visuals, so that's a plus already. Anyway, so this is a PayPal donation request that goes out to the awesome and amazing, wonderful, fantastic that you are, Clint Shepard. So thank you so much, Clint. This is for you.
Appreciate that very much. Always, man. Thank you so much.
Because we always want you to support the musician first. But please support us second. So please smash our notifications and subscribe to us to help us through these algorithms. So thank you. This is a little bit longer than normal video. It's like 11 minutes long. It's in concert. And Clint made me aware of that. So but we don't pause our videos because it just breaks out of being immersed into the song. So in any event, let's get right to this and we'll commentate afterwards. So here we go.
Yeah, this is what I thought it was. This is what I thought it was. It's the drum kit version. You're only going to see him.
Oh, but you're going to hear the other guy's voice?
Yeah, you'll hear it, but you're going to see what he does. This is live in concert.
Oh, that's all his drums. Wow. Wow. You're on mute.
Yeah. I put myself on mute while that song was going on, so I wasn't.
Oh, I know. I mean, the song's over.
Yeah, well, I wasn't talking yet about your pie hole.
I got to say this. I have a new appreciation for drummers because now that I was able to see it and not just hear it for the first time, I didn't know that. I mean, I know that there's different drums that make different sounds, but a lot of his drums that some look similar. Like, you know, I noticed like he was playing like I guess the rim it's called, maybe not necessarily right on the soft part. I don't know what the hell they call it. And then like certain ways to hit the cymbals, and I just don't know how he remembered all that. To me, I think it's easier to remember lyrics because lyrics you can either read it or you can mumble the words under your breath if you're rehearsing. But how do you mumble under your breath? Like, okay, use my left hand to hit the cymbal 3 times, and you know what I mean? Is this for me? It throws me off just thinking that, but that just is probably because I don't know how to play instruments. But that's a long ass song to remember when to hit which drum and how many times to hit which drum in your left hand or your right hand. And then he was using his feet, and then the tone and the music kept changing up and stuff, the tempo and everything. I was fascinated just watching and listening to him. Because it wasn't that many lyrics. I don't remember. I don't think before it was that many lyrics. It's the same song, but every once in a while, the singer, I don't know his name, he kept saying spirit. So the song must be about spirits. Maybe our spirit, or, you know, I'm just guessing, but maybe because if it's about spirits, and then the way that the music sounded and stuff, it could be like, maybe when you pass away and your soul leaves your body, like that's your spirit flying through the galaxy or whatever. That popped in my mind as I was hearing the way the music sounded. Let me know, because like I said, it wasn't that many lyrics to go on, but this time was good because it was a visual, since it's mostly instruments, and I really got to appreciate the drummer. Like, he was fascinating. After that song, that man should have been out of breath. He probably needed to take an hour break. He was no spring chicken there. So, but he did that. So, very, very impressive for what I saw. What do you say, Philly?
Well, I mean, I have actually seen that before, so it was for transparency purposes something I have seen. But with that being said, it doesn't make it any less impressive. I mean, Tool is a very interesting band. They are really not like any other band that I can really think of. Their sound is kind of unique. Their style is unique. There's the front man's voice is a little unique. Just their way they go about their whole layouts. A lot of their music is like this, where it's 10, 11 minutes long. There's a lot of intricate drum solos and guitar solos. There are some songs where there's very little lyrics like this one. There's other ones where it's normal. Like that song Sober is a song I actually think you probably should hear at some point, because that's more of your I think your prototypical like commercial, hear it on the radio. It might be a song you might be familiar with, because that's like probably the most popular song they had as far as commercial, I guess, success. But I mean, the drummer is a huge part of Tool. So he's got a lot of drum solos, like I said, and he's a big part of what that band sound is. I mean, to the point that you made of it, him remembering things. I mean, Tool's been together forever, and they've been playing a lot of these songs forever. So I guess at some point you just kind of memorize it. But yeah, I mean, nonetheless, I mean, it's, I think there is more of a appreciation for the band when you can see what they do in live. They put on a very, very good show. So, with that being said, I think you can appreciate the band more when you're physically seeing what they're doing, or at least aspects of what one of the bandmates was doing. That wasn't a full live concert. I mean, you could hear them, but it was mainly coming from the drummer's perspective. But nonetheless, yeah, I got nothing bad to say. Like I said, I saw it before, but it's still impressive even the second time around.
For me, it's like a tranquil song. So like, you know how some songs are for certain, I guess, times and places. Like, I personally couldn't picture listening to that song if I was on a road trip for 8 hours on the highway and I was listening to this, because it seems like it would put me in a hypnotic state and I would crash my car. But it definitely feels like a tranquil song. Like if I'm just, it's a Sunday or whatever, I'm off of work, I'm just chillaxing at home, and I have this permeating through the house. That's like a vibe that I could picture for it. Or maybe some type of event where it's just like, you know, very relaxing and something. If you know what I mean, let us know in the comments if you know what I mean, if you can relate to that. I just don't picture that personally as some song if I'm on some long drive down the road or things of like that nature. But yeah, so nonetheless, I appreciate it more because I got to see something, and I don't often watch videos. I could probably count on half a hand how many times I've seen a video where the focal point was solely the drummer. And damn, he was doing his thing. So that was impressive on top of how it sounded. Yeah. So I wish Clint was around when I first was introduced to Tool. Thank you, Clint, because then I could have heard this the first time, not an audio. And those sounds, when I heard it on the audio, I thought it was like, I was like, what the hell is making those sounds? And now I know they were all the drummer. So who knew? Like some of those drum sounds to me was the first time I've ever heard those sounds from like a drum, like when he first started. But yeah, so let's vote.
Okay, done. All right, so it's time to vote. It's ass or pass. It is thumbs up, thumbs down. And why do we do thumbs up, thumbs down? Well, because if the song sucks, it's ass. We'll give it a thumbs down. And if the song didn't suck, it's not ass. And we'll give it a thumbs up. We keep it very simple. Taz will count to 3. I will drum roll, and then we will rate the song together. Taz, are you ready?
I'm ready. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Yes.
There you go.
All right. You did it, Clint.
Good job. There you go. You got him to say yes to a Tool song. How about that? He gave a thumbs down when we listened to it the first time and a thumbs up when we watched it the second time. And this is par for the course. I've literally done this stuff with him ever since I can remember. I'll play a song for him on a Tuesday. He'll tell me it sucks ass. And then we'll go into my car and I'll put it on a different stereo system, and he'll be bopping and going down the street. Yeah, it's the shit. And then I'll be like, you know, you didn't like it 2 days ago. It's the most. It's that. It's really. This
is not the same. The first time was just audio. Audio, somebody I never heard of before.
Same
and
shit.
Like I said, you have to be in the mood for that. Like that was Trank. I was probably maybe I don't even know if I was tired that night. But this was like in your face. All you see is a drummer looking at you, basically, and it sounded more appealing. But anyway,
okay.
Thank you. Let's close out.
All right. Well, thank you so much. Obviously, really appreciate the donation. Thank you for the suggestion, and glad that we could both give it a thumbs up. So I guess we'll be back soon. We got some more to get to, and until then, I am Philly, and that is Taz. It is the Taz and Philly Show. Have a wonderful night. Peace.
And take it easy and keep it breezy.